Test 1, 2, 3. I don't know if it's hearing us. Hello. I guess it's live. 9 seconds. I think we're talking. Hello. Let me see. Yep. All right. I have no idea what we're doing. This is our first live, and we're trying to figure it out. So we'll see if somebody pops in or not. If not, welcome to our first live. We don't know what we're doing. We got puppy dogs all excited. So, they all want attention now that we're jumping on camera. All right, buddy. So, welcome. My name's Tiger.
Felicia, and this is Buddy.
I don't know if you can see Buddy. And Agnes is over there causing chaos.
Welcome to our world.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, sweetheart.
He's talking to Agatha, not me.
Yeah, she's trying to take my phone that I brought.
Hey, Alan.
We're a hot mess. All right. Ooh. Hey, Alan. Can you hear us?
I don't know if I can hear anything else now,
Right.
but
We'll make sure that he can hear us. Type something if you can hear us. You. Hi, Alan.
bless you.
Yep, you're fine here. Awesome. All right.
All right, so we're going to talk to Alan.
Yeah, we're going to talk to Alan. Alan, there's a joke or something about Alan.
No, I don't think so.
Not a joke, but it's like a skit. Dealing with Alan. I can't remember the skit though.
I don't know. I'm not doing a skit.
So go ahead.
Oh, no. I'm just...
No, Alan. I miss you, Alan. Oh, every time I think about Alan, I think of Jumanji. Alan's the kid that got trapped in the Jumanji board.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm watching the hummingbirds outside the window. That if you can see, there's 3 of them that are zipping around each other between the rain, the wind, and I've got 2 dogs
Fighting.
wrestling.
So, I guess we were just gonna kind of talk and see who jumps in, who
winging
doesn't.
it. So
Winging
what
it,
do you
we-
want to know? What
Nope.
questions do you have?
Yeah.
We're not drinking. We're not drugged. This is just,
No drugs,
well, maybe. But this is just,
unless they're prescribed. We got dogs fighting in the background. You guys might hear the chaos. Hey.
he just told you it's not chaos and it's not a dog fighting ring. But now I have a gash in my leg from Buddy wanting to get some love and attention.
Yep.
Okay, go play.
Okay.
Go play. We got to make you some money for your food. Go.
So just to kind of put a backdrop for anybody that's watches this later or does not know, I retired back in June 2023, June 1st, and I've been retired for a little bit longer than a year. And
I will be retired come
October 1st.
October. But don't let me throw anything in front of your face while you're talking. So I have been on paid leave, which is pretty nice. I've been to Louisiana a couple of times, and I've just been here doing a lot of work. So it's a paid vacation, but it's not a vacation yet.
Been a lot of downsizing, reorganization, decluttering.
Which you can't tell by looking at the kitchen counter right now.
It's
too much.
Yeah, it's very whitish, bland. I don't know. It's nicer looking, I think. I think we wanted to do a lot more if we were going to stay here, but yeah, it's kind of white and off-white.
It's the room that needed to be done the most, and we waited until the last, and it's only taken 25 years for us to get some decent light in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Um,
really
ceiling,
bright.
yeah, had a ceiling fan that wasn't working. I don't know if you want to tip it, but Lynn ordered new ceiling
You
fans,
can't see nothing
and
with the
it's
white
just
halo.
this light illumination of every imperfection in the room, and
Yeah, it was the last room in the house that needed to be updated, but it was kind of quick, and it's what we needed to do to get the house on sale or on the market. So everything out of the house that we're gonna keep is in the storage container now. Well, almost in the container. I think we have just a few more boxes, right? Kitchen, a couple other things in the house, and then the garage.
and so if anybody's looking for a home, this one's available.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, because we were not successful in packing that storage pod, we have a couple of bedroom sets, furniture that need to be sold, kitchen table,
Got a kitchen table, got a desk,
two
desks,
dogs,
2 bedroom sets,
a love seat,
a love seat,
some
lawn furniture, the
so
big bulky stuff.
quite a few things if you need something to supplement any of the rooms in your place.
Yeah, because if nobody buys it, it's just going to go to the landfill.
I mean,
And
it
it's
could go
sad.
with the house, but because it's so hit or miss, Lynn decided to set up the living room so it's a combo of
Lawn furniture, a couch, a rocker,
a
and a rug.
rug that was used in the living room. So to be fair, it was a living room rug. But the good thing is that there's enough room that the dogs can play fetch from inside. So while it's raining outside, we don't have to be outside with them today.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
still a lot of stuff in some of the rooms, but
Mostly
nothing.
dog hair.
Yeah. Oh,
Mostly dog hair.
so yeah, our daily routine is vacuuming the house at least once a day, because these dogs shed twice a year. And they're in their shedding period for 6 months and last 6 months, and hair is everywhere. So yeah, we do vacuuming, and then we'll do dishes and clean up. We'll try to get everything kind of presentable by I don't know, about 9, 10 o'clock, just in case somebody's going to come look at the house. We never know when somebody's coming or not. The realtor will give us a call saying, "Hey, somebody's going to come," and we'll kind of vanish and disappear. But
As soon as I start to vacuum, Buddy freaks out and he runs into the places I've already touched, and starts a new batch. Starts a new batch of
chaos, hair.
hair. Yeah. So as soon as I pick up one spot, he gets freaked out and goes in another spot and sheds it.
Yeah.
Give.
So there's a lot of little prep work to keep the house as spotless as you can, and been doing a little bit of things like I replaced the lights at the kitchen fans and lights that needed to be done anyways.
It's never going to be perfect. There's always going to be something that's out of place, out of whack.
But it'll be a good home to whoever takes her next. It's got a big backyard. It's one level, so you don't have to climb a bunch of stairs to get to the next floor. Walking distance for everything in town here. So yeah,
Yeah. So anyway, since this is just a conversation with Alan tonight, what do you?
right.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Good old Alan. So
it wasn't supposed to be just a push to sell the house, but hey,
no,
that's always
we were talking about. Yeah. We we're in the process of trying to get the house sold. Once the house is sold, we're going to jump into, I guess, full-time RV in October. So
we hope.
Well, that process has started.
Yeah.
We actually own it. It's just being built right now.
Well, it doesn't exist. So if you can own something that doesn't exist,
it's a nice overland vehicle.
Take your time typing, Alan. It's no worries.
But
He says glad to join. He just types slow.
oh, okay.
It's okay.
It's okay, Alan. We love you. We miss you.
Come over anytime.
Right? But yeah, so we're getting this nice 20-foot RV on a Sprinter chassis, and they're in the process of making it, and they're going to show it off at the next Overland Expo East in October. And that's a nice big festival that they have for like 3 days in Arlington, Virginia.
Mhm.
And it's like all kinds of overlanding, from people that sleep in their SUVs to trucks, with tents on the back. A little bit of everything.
We went. Was it last year for the first time, or it's a couple of
We
years
went.
ago?
It's been a few years since we've been.
Yeah, we didn't even have.
We had less set dogs.
We didn't have Debbie at the time.
No, we
though.
did not.
So
Yeah.
we went in the Buick.
Yeah.
We still had. I want to say we still had the Buick.
I don't remember. It might have been the Acura. It's been a while. Probably good.
We can't remember.
5
Anyway,
years,
when we
yeah.
went, we haven't been traveling at all. Like now we've had a little bit of experience with traveling with Debbie. For those that don't know who Debbie is.
Debbie is our current RV. We call it Debbie after the 1970s film. And
Debbie liked to go places.
Debbie,
Yes.
Debbie, we like to kind of giggle in the back of our heads, every time we go to a new city, we can say, hey, Debbie did this, Debbie did that.
Debbie did a lot of time in Tennessee.
She did.
She's had her time in Louisiana.
Yep.
She came from Portland, so
Oh,
she
yeah.
had a nice
Oregon.
cross-country trip. She's been to New Mexico.
She's done the Devil
Blue
Tower.
Hole, Devil's Tower.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, yes. The Wright brothers.
Oh, yeah. Outer Banks. Yep. Outer Banks. She's
Yes.
done everything up and down the Outer Banks.
She's done
A couple of times.
Yeah, she really liked North Carolina.
And it kind of bittersweet. We're going to be letting her go to yes, Alan. Courtesy of my wife who came up with that name.
She's not been to Dallas, unfortunately, so we might have to try to figure that out before somebody else takes ownership of her, or somebody in Dallas that's looking.
Yeah. So we're going to let her go. And I think we were talking today.
We need
the
a new name.
The new name for the new rig, and I think we have some, but I think we'll hold on to that until we reveal her.
Yes, Duck was great, and because Josh has our son has a thing about ducks, we make sure that we went to Duck, North Carolina.
Duck.
So we did Corolla, we saw the horses, we went to Duck and got all the shirts and different pictures of the town of Duck and things like that for him. So he didn't quite remember it, but he said if we ever go back, we should go again.
I think we could.
We're passing through. So, and then there's Duck Donuts, of course.
Duck, yeah. His all his game handles are like Duck himself or some weird thing.
Out the trash.
Sorry, I don't. Scold that child.
Yes, I did scold that child so that he doesn't drag everything from out of the trash around the house like he did a couple days ago while nobody was watching. And we've been trying to use more, paper plates and stuff so we don't have to do last minute dishes if somebody's going to come through to take a look at the house. So Buddy left a trail of all of the things he had tried throughout the house. Agatha shreds napkins because she's dainty and she wants to keep her paws clean, I guess. But
if she can't steal my sock, she's going to steal something.
Yeah, but Buddy was a big boy and decided he needed to eat whatever had come off of those paper plates. They're
definitely a handful. They need the attention, and I'm not sure how they're going to handle living in an RV.
I think it'll be more about how we handle the close spaces and
so the close space Yeah.
Side by side Bobsy twins.
The
No.
the close space is in this RV is going to be smaller than our bedroom.
Now, that's not to say for anybody looking at the house that we have a small bedroom. The bedroom itself is a really nice size. The RV, however, needs to be able to fit in the lane of traffic, and
Yeah, the
but-
RV will have a queen size bed, regular queen size bed in it. It'll have a dinette, seating, table, kitchen, bathroom, shower, toilet, fridge, storage, but it will be off-road capability, semi off-road, and it will basically power itself. We don't need to plug into anything. There's no black tank. There's no, we don't need to plug into power. I think we just need to fill up the water tank periodically.
Yeah, so we hope it will be. Debbie has been great, but it's just a little crowded with us and the dogs because we have to keep the
layout in Debbie isn't ideal for traveling family. Like somebody that's solo or just a couple and no pets, no nothing. She's fine, but the layout it doesn't quite work for like full time. A weekend or out for a week, she's great. Hi, hey there.
Jen.
I know Jan. He is.
Oh, I thought Jen, your sister.
No,
Jan,
no, no.
Jan, somebody else. Hello there. Sorry. But
he's from a Discord. I'm trying to not Tempest.
Jan, you tell us where you're from. If you can tell me quicker than Len can.
I'm having a brain fart. His alias.
Anyway, so we were talking about. So the difference, I guess, between the two is that Debbie has a jackknife couch that has an extra.
Lettuce. Lettuce is a Discord name.
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining. Yeah, so Debbie has a bed that's not meant to be a permanent bed. It's meant to be a couch, so that's where your seating is. Yeah. There's a loft.
Overhead loft where you sleep in. A jackknife soda.
No, you had enough soda today.
It's got a little table and stuff, but again,
hi,
she's
Brian.
not big.
Thanks for joining Iowa City, Iowa.
Hey, Brian. Hi. Yeah. So I was watching Brian the other day. This is why I was talking to you about one thing, and Brian must have watched it about the same time I watched this video, and this kind of made me rethink a lot of things. Not a lot of things, not in a bad way, but I was watching a video. And this is before Brian talked about it on his channel, and it was the old guy where his wife of 27 years left him after they've been traveling for 7 years.
Well, thank you, Brian,
and took the dog. And well, he said it, and before he said it, I've been thinking about it, and it's just kind of like that's really tough. Well, if you would have took my dog, I'd be upset too. But they've been traveling for 7 weeks.
Not if I left, you'd be upset if I took the dog. Let's get that straight, because before we have this RV, before we sell Debbie, if we still need two options,
I do love my dog. I love my wife. I love my dog too. But he just seems sad that he didn't really say anything about his wife, and they weren't really splitting up, but he was more concerned about his dog and that they split up. Anyways.
Yeah. So thinking about traveling together for a while, trying to make it through retirement, or the initiation of retirement, because I haven't started yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so lots of
Iowa City.
Different conversations going on.
Iowa City. Yeah.
I read that. I tried to say that when we started, but
I'm sorry.
You were so excited, and the remembrance of lettuce, and now the separation of another longtime travel couple that she was evil and took the dog.
Right.
So,
well, I don't know them. I've never seen them before. I've only seen that one video, and like, wow.
But now he has some concerns that. So no worries if for some reason we part ways, I won't take any dogs.
No, you
no, you can't have it both ways. I won't take any dogs.
take Buddy.
And Debbie will be sold. So, Louisiana, hopefully will have room for me for a little while until I can figure things out. I'll take the kid. I won't take the dog. How about that?
Right.
Now, if the kid wants a dog, that's a different story, and we'll work that out. But, just put a disclaimer out there. I had no intention of going through this effort and trying to talk about separation or anything like that, but apparently that's on his mind now. So
when you see a video, when another people struggling, it makes you worry.
Hello, Denise. So please, yes, today's been a very interesting day, and so to know that was weighing on his mind while I was gone, and then I came back.
Well, because I'm an overthinker, so when I see things like that, I have to process all these different scenarios, and that was one that played into it. Just like when I fly. When I used to fly, when I used to work, I used to fly every week to and from like Miami, Texas, California, every week. So I thought of every scenario how that plane was going to go down. And so much so, I either have to get drunk on the plane where the inside of the plane was spinning. And then I'm like, okay, that's too much. And I had a doctor that would give me medicine that I would take to kind of calm down that activity. So I don't have that stress anymore.
Mini Tito's vodka were his friend, and he made sure he took those with him, that they fit in the carry-on baggage so he could get them through the airport to buy his orange juice before any flight started.
Oh, yeah. Probably about 6 shots.
Yeah. So it was not good for his health, but or anybody else's. And so now he refuses to fly. But my son and I took a trip to Louisiana to kind of get some things set up, like we've talked about before, if you've watched any of the videos, I guess. And we had barely made it there, and he kind of had that panicky feeling of, or at least was starting to make me anxious, like, well, when are you coming home?
Yeah.
It took us 2 days to get here. Just, give us a second. And we already told you when we were coming home. And then we finished up some of the things that we needed to do early. And it's like, so you're coming home early. No, we told you what day we were coming home. That still tracks because, driving 2 days down there and, working and spending time with family, like we had a plan for things. And he knew before we left what day we were coming back, but he conveniently continued to forget that every week. And I'd get the messages, are you coming back yet? When are you coming home? Are you coming home? So I guess that turned into, now he's watched this video of a couple that's decided to go separate ways, and he's got that on the brain. So anyway.
Yeah, definitely fun.
Yeah. So
we have that going on.
Yeah, just a little bit. So I don't know. So Brian and Denise, did you guys go to the Iowa City Fair? Is it Iowa State Fair, not City Fair?
Yeah, they had the
Iowa State Fair. It's not
fair this weekend.
Yeah.
We have family in Perry, Iowa, and they went to, I guess, the State Fair this weekend. And I've always wanted to go check that fair out. I hear it's one of the best fairs to go to.
Yeah, hear a lot about it, but we haven't actually been. So that's a lot of things. So as we're trying to figure out, where do we go first? Where do we go next? Open to suggestions.
Yep. So we'll take possession of our new RV in October, and hopefully our house will be sold sometime next month at the latest, and that will allow us to be full-time on the road and going different places. Brian says yes, the state fair ended Sunday.
It was last year.
It was last year.
It's okay. We're having some vision issues.
I got the glasses.
We need to figure. I have much driving. We need to figure out how to make some things a little bit larger on the screen, because we had a conversation yesterday about reading a map. Actually started it, and for anybody that wears glasses, has any difficulties with reading, I've noticed if there's not enough light, which, this is great in the kitchen today, reading the back of like prescription bottles.
First of all, anybody that's old like me
Okay, thank you for clarifying. I'm not. What's the word?
Psychotic.
Hmm.
Okay. So
You want to back that up again and try?
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mhm.
For people that they're Generation X, we grew up on maps, paper maps, right? So I got this big map of the U.S. and Canada and Central America. I figure, hey, if it was bigger, I would be able to see the lettering a little bit better because I'm not as young as I used to be. And no.
The book is bigger. The map is not.
The book is like, I don't know, it's huge. It's like 30, 40 inches long. I mean, it's huge. And the words are tiny, and I can't get my glasses to focus on it. I have to take a picture with my phone to zoom in on the words, and I don't know how that thing is going to work. So I don't think paper maps are going to work for this planning process. I think we're going to have to stick with the digital stuff. Kind of feel like a waste of money.
Return it. I don't think it's been 30 days.
Yeah.
Or if it has, I don't know. Yeah, so needless to say, the small lettering on the chat. So if we don't say anything right away, or if it looks like we're struggling to read it, it might be because the font is a little small. But bear with us.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, we do believe it's going to be a great adventure. Hopefully we'll have some interesting content, because right now it's just a lot of whatever's going on in our brain and processing what's next, because we still don't know like we're still locked here.
yeah,
We still have a home. We're still trying to
the
get a couple of
prep,
things done.
yeah, the prepping and trying to get everything in order, in motion to get to that point is really, really long and drawn out. I mean, we've been downsizing since May 12th, right? That's when you decided. So we've been downsizing, decluttering, and I feel like we're still decluttering because we just emptied the storage container that we have and went through that again to even downsize it even more. And here it's August. It's mid-August.
Well, somebody had a year of retirement, but we did a lot in 2 to 3 weeks, and then
Yeah.
he did do quite a few trips, and he got rid of a lot of stuff while I wasn't here. So out of mind, out of sight. If I don't know what he threw away, then I can't
There was a lot of that.
do anything about it. Yeah, so I saw with the shorts and the little clips that you did while I was gone, and so for anybody that ended up with any of our things, when he talked about just conveniently dropping things off in different places, giving things to friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you live close to me, you're probably going to get something left at your house, whether you know it or not.
Or if you're interested in receiving something,
Yes.
just let us know.
But yeah, I think just offloading as much stuff as we had in the 25 plus years we've had just this house. I mean, we had stuff in here forever. From before we
25
moved
years.
here.
So
We've been married. We'll be married 29 years next year, or I'm sorry, next month.
maybe, maybe not.
But okay, so it's like 29 years worth of stuff that we have collected over
But
our marriage.
it's not just marriage. So, and we go back to some of the topics that we talked about before about holding on to what. So as we were going through the clean out of the pot again, there were things like old newsletters from high school, certificates from first grade, second grade, third grade, lots of things that you kind of kept through the time, or were things that maybe your parents had given you to hold on to, or just it's been interesting. And really yesterday I found a picture of my mom. Not sure what what grade in school she was, but it's a school picture and she's younger and she's got this buttoned up jacket. And it was behind a picture that I guess I'd never taken out of the frame that belonged to my grandmother that had my dad and his brothers and, you know, his mom and dad. And when I took the picture out of the frame, the fan kind of caught the picture and blew out this other picture that was my mom. And that to me was really interesting because I wouldn't have thought that my dad's mom would have had a grade school picture of my mom in it. But yeah, so never get rid of frames without checking to make sure what's in there. Even if you don't like the first picture, check to make sure there wasn't something else in there. Yeah,
there's definitely stuff. We still have a lot of paper and photos and things, and now just kind of the mindset is like, okay, how can we digitize everything we got so we're not carrying around paper. We have filing boxes, like our service record or stuff that we've had when in the military, medical, financial. We've gotten rid of 90% of it, but there's still a lot of stuff paper wise, and just have no idea how to get rid of the paper stuff other than just digitize it. So,
but sometimes it's nice to have just that something in your hand to look through. So some of the pictures to scan through, because with the amount of pictures we found, the things that we have digitized, we don't really go back to any of it.
No.
So that's the other thing, trying to figure out, are we keeping the right things?
I think like there's some things going through things when you downsize, and some of the things have more of a sentimental value, and you don't want to get rid of it right away. Like I'll put things off to the side, and I really don't want to get rid of it, and then I'll sit there and think about it and have whatever the memories process and stuff, relive that moment, and then maybe a day or two or whatever, and then I'll either get rid of it or actually will keep it if it's not too big, I guess. So like the letters I wrote Joshua that I read on the channel and stuff, I decided I was going to keep those because that was a happy time and something that I really love doing with them. I don't have all the letters, I don't have everything I've ever written them, but the fact that he thought I was a animal trainer, animal wrestler.
Well, he thought that because you liked him, but
which he's still mad about.
But yeah, I mean, we have different things, and I've noticed still, like things that I'm struggling to get rid of. If I give it a little time and I go back to it, I realize that I'm okay with letting it go. Yeah. Whereas some of the things I'm okay with letting go, Lynn has been kind of trying to force me to keep. So like a jewelry box, because he's got a memory behind it that.
Yeah.
And it's something, something nice. And it is nice. It's nice to have, but at the same time, it's not something that's going to fit into traveling. And it's not necessarily something that I want to pay or take up the space to store on the off chance that I want to use it later.
Right. So like this nice little jewelry box, it's a good size, and she wanted one and complained and really didn't have anything to put all her jewelry in. So I spent quite a bit of time, and I found this one jewelry box, and it was pretty. It looked right. It fit her just right. And
I didn't wear it.
You didn't wear it, but it was a box, and it made you happy, and you love that box. You could put all your things, all your rings in there, and all your necklaces and stuff in there.
I don't know if I had that moment, but what bothered me more was the dust between the dogs. So if it was left open, covered in dust.
Yeah.
And those things are hard to clean. But yeah. So thanks, Brian and Denise, for staying so long. Enjoy your walk.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think we have a few other people, maybe, if that's what that means that are
Yeah.
online. I'm not
More
sure.
people. You can come on and ask us any
Um,
questions you want, and we'll
Tell us
try
to
to
stop
answer.
talking about certain
Yeah.
things, and we can do that too. Buddy kind of just gave me a look like
Yeah, the
he's got
dogs.
an idea, but
Yeah.
he's not quite sure how to tell me yet.
The dogs are demanding to throw the ball and wrestle and stuff. Jeez Louise, dude.
We're not. You said wrestle. I didn't say wrestle. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
So again, that's Buddy. The other one is
Constant
constant attention.
chaos, mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
enough.
So,
Cobbling.
okay, thank you. Thank you.
So yeah,
Okay. That's enough. Thank you.
yeah, I don't know. Health wise, we're trying to get a lot of our doctor's appointments out of the way before next month. And like I know we've talked about in the past, I talked about like the health and stuff. Since I've been retired, my health has been getting better because I know when I was working, type 2 diabetic and sleep apnea and all this stuff was just kind of getting out of control. And since I've retired, I've been going in for like every 3 months to go see the doctor, taking tests and labs and stuff like that. And over time, it getting better and better, healthier and healthier, getting my health back on track. And I just had my doctor's appointment today, and the doctor is very, very happy. So I won't have to go see her till next year sometime. Uh, all my levels or all my labs are almost normal. I think I have a couple of things I still need to work on. My A1C is 6.1, and which is just barely in the high zone. I guess was a 5.9. Below that's what they want.
Yeah.
So almost there. Working on that. The healthier, getting my everything's normal. High cholesterol is down. Yeah, feels good. Feels good. But that's kind of getting the focus. So I think the health, being retired and being able to kind of focus on yourself and being out and doing more definitely has been nice, mentally and physically.
So, I think we said we would hold this open for an hour, but I don't know that.
We can cut it off. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate those of you who joined. Yes,
Yes.
a lot. It's a different level of stress, but it's one that's tolerable, I guess. So I feel for you and what you and everybody else is going through, I'm sure right now. But that was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
In everything that's happened, that was one of the biggest things. And one of the gifts that I received when I left was a candle that says "smells like it's not my problem," and that theme, I guess, has come up a couple of times. And I actually even gave the candle to somebody else yesterday because we can't pack it up with us, and not sure that I need a burning candle in a traveling space with the monster, yes, that are smiling at me now, that jumped up and stuff. Yeah. So I appreciate that. So yes, I think we've had our I remember years and years ago, somebody that I used to work with, haven't seen in years, and then saw her in a training class or something, and it was nice to see her. And one of the comments was something around, I look so different, and I'm probably not happy like I was when she met me. My attitude was very different at that point. And then, it kind of just went from there. So I think it was more than time for a change. I just never realized it would be something as drastic, but I think it's been a good change, and it's been little adventures here and there. Starting off by being able to go to the grocery store on a random Tuesday morning without having to have taken the day off of work to do that.
No crowds.
Now scheduling your adventures or your days around appointments instead of scheduling appointments around
Yeah.
8-hour days. Having the blessing right now of a normal paycheck. So I haven't gone into freak out mode yet about what a retirement pension looks like. And so once that happens, I think that'll still be another shift, another change. But for right now, it's regular paycheck, but just don't have to be in the office. So I do miss certain people. I miss the conversations. I miss the just chatting every now and then. Still try to do that, try to stay in touch, but it's hard. Like, so this last month we were doing, we traveled, but we were doing yard work and things like that. So my phone was just away. And I think that was also nice. Somebody was still panicking a little bit about when we were coming home and what we were doing, and was I really working while I was gone? But Buddy finally believes me now that I was busy the whole time, and that he was still loved and he was missed. But it was nice to be disconnected from it all, to be honest. So just to be doing regular stuff, like I think I mentioned before, cutting the grass and being able to enjoy your own backyard was weird. Like, you would think, you see these jokes around that, oh, what are you doing this weekend? Enjoying my mortgage. I paid the mortgage. I'm going to stay home and enjoy it, kind of thing. Yeah. But it was just spending time with people that, had an interest, just normal day-to-day stuff that you take for granted when you're working 8 and 12-hour days and whatever it is, and you're trying to squeeze everything into either that evening or the weekend.
Yeah, and you can't even enjoy it.
No.
And now, you have more time.
Yeah, so I do feel really blessed that we were able to do that. And 2 days in the car, had quality time with the kid, and who's not a kid. He's a grown man, but he'll always be a kid. Our kid. And
we weren't even planning for you to retire officially for another 4 years when you turn 52.
Well,
that's when we were kind of planning.
Even before that, we weren't, because we were hoping for him to get to 55, and then he changed that on me. And then I was, kind of was disgruntled, still having to get up and go to work, while even when he was working from home, so he never had to leave the house except to go to his morning rides to Wawa with Buddy. And no, we're not sponsored by Wawa, but if you're interested, let us know.
If they had stock, I'd own it.
Yeah, so got the ideas of why the hell do I have to work if you're not working, and why am I working to support both of us? And been there, done that. Got out of the military. He wasn't working, hadn't found anything right away. I found a job. That's how we ended up being here. And then now it's like, okay, then you retired first. And I'm like, okay, how long do I have to, like, it just got to that point. It was something.
Just need a sugar mama. So
I could use one of those too.
A sugar mama?
Sugar mama, sugar daddy. It's all equal. I don't have the right words.
Bowel's getting disgusting. It's all the slobber.
So yeah, that's almost. I have no clue. So this is our first live. Hopefully they'll get better once we get more used to doing this, and I guess we get some advertisement out, because I didn't actually send anybody.
Yeah, I posted it here and there, but
so
it's a learning phase.
Thank you, Alan. And anytime you want to come and sit in the kitchen with us or wherever we're at, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Yes, you're welcome. We're fine with stand-in guests.
Distractions.
We may not do very well with the distractions, like the ones that are on the floor, or the new fan, the new lighting, the new whatever. And
They know something's going on. Everything's disappearing.
yeah, they just don't quite understand what it is. So they are clingy and yeah, they just don't want to be left behind.
Yeah.
So so we're here for now. Hope to have some adventures under our belt to talk about. Definitely have a few places planned. He got 5 or 6 things on the list from the map that he was able to read.
Yeah, it's that map thing really chaps my. I don't know how big this thing. And this thing is huge, and I can't read anything on it. I need like a magnifying glass, picture, and zoom in. It hurt my feelings.
Well, your birthday's coming up in September, so maybe we'll get you a
I need
magnifying glass.
I need
A monocle that's magnifying.
a jitterbug map or something like that.
What's a jitter?
Oh, you don't remember the jitterbug? So the jitterbug was a phone that you gave seniors, and it had big yellow buttons. It was a dial push button phone.
No,
Jitterbug.
I'm sorry, I'm not old enough to know that reference.
Yeah, it was a mobile phone for seniors. Called the jitterbug.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm old.
Well, we'll have to look for those large print maps and things like that.
Just stick with them. Oh, they're still around.
Okay.
Of course they are.
I don't know if they're still. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll have to do some research and figure out what options are available because we might need more things like that before we know
we'll
it.
just keep it digital. And if we get lost, we get lost. That will be the goal.
I think that's part of it, to find a place and just be able to get lost in it and enjoy. I have really wanted to go to Oregon. Like I mentioned earlier, we got Debbie from there, but at that time we were just focused on getting her and driving her across country to get back home. And Cannon Beach continues to pop up.
That's your number one state that you want. Number one place you want to go is
I do. We've been to California, which I would love to go back to. We met and lived in Washington State for a while, so that's a great place. But have never spent any time in Oregon, and for some reason that's calling to me. Just like North Carolina, we enjoy being by the water. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know if it's just the serenity of being able to hike, being in that wooded area. But there's something about it that's calling to me, so I would like to spend some time there and
check it out.
Yeah, so it's on the list. Can't say which order, but
eventually, I
it's
think
definitely on the list, even if I have to go by myself. But no threats, no promises, just just saying.
Yeah, it might be winter. By the time we get the RV, it'll be fall, be October, and then we're doing something in Texas the last week of November, and then after that, we got zero plans, nothing scheduled. So I think we're just going to go out west somewhere. I think
we'll go where
whatever's
not to
calling
be
us.
flippant about it, but yeah, we'll go where it's not being flooded. Coming back from Louisiana, there are so many places that were flooded that it added an extra day to our travel just to be able to get around it. And I feel horrible for the people that are going through it. And it just so it just makes you again think about what's important to you and trying to spend the time that you have, however that is. Doing something that we can enjoy. We've worked, and I'd like to say hard, for a really long time. I may not have always been, the physical work, but mental work and the toll that it's taken on us mentally, emotionally, physically. It's just nice to have that break to do something else. And it doesn't mean that we won't find, work if we need to, or we won't, do any of that kind of stuff. But for right now, I'm not rushing into that. I'm just enjoying the opportunity that we have right now, and hopefully we'll actually get out of talk about just retirement and be able to tell you more about some travels and different places that we can explore that we haven't been able to at this point. I mean, we've been blessed to be able to go different places throughout the military career, even for work, places that I would have never thought, growing up where I did, and just never expected to leave that little town. And then, who knew about Guam? Who knew about, Diego Garcia? Who knew that I would be able to travel to Germany, to Colorado, different places for work? So it's just been a nice thing. We may not travel every day. We may not travel every week. I mean, there are a lot of people, I think, that are getting more vacations in now than we do. I see people that are constantly in Cancun, constantly doing cruises, all kinds of different things. And I'm happy that they can manage that. I just don't feel like we were able to do that as much as we wanted. We have, taken different trips, like from the time that Josh was little, and it was different when you have a kid and you're taking them to different places. We've been to Niagara Falls. We've been to, like we mentioned, we've been to California. We've been to some different places, but there are so many things that we haven't seen. So I just think it would be nice to check things out.
I think so, and I think staying away from the major cities is going to be a goal. I think taking like back roads and checking out the smaller towns and communities. I kind of go. I mean, and maybe like hitting some of the old places that we hit, like the one place in Arizona where we put the dollar bill.
Signs or scenes, something
signs.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe not
Some
right away.
town.
I'd like to at least visit a couple of different places before we go back to any old haunts.
If it's along the way, it's along the way.
So we're still trying to plan out agendas, and it'll be wherever the wind takes us. And that's really, really weird because I'm still writing lists. He's still writing lists and trying to come up with where it is. And I think, again, it's that mindset of how much freedom do you really have? Because, we do still maybe have health things that need to be taken care of that are going to guide some of that. But
Yeah. All right.
So with that, Agatha says, time's up. She needs her daddy. And
that's my baby. She's my girl.
And we can sell her by the pound.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested.
She's nothing but happy.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
And she, though, is not a great traveler. She's adventurous, but she enjoys the destination, not the trip.
Yeah. People love her though. She's a great companion. She's a hugger.
Not like Buddy.
Oh no, she's a hugger. She likes cuddling. I'm sorry. She likes cuddling.
Yeah,
she's not a hugger.
Difference. No. She likes her own space unless she wants to be in your space. Then
she likes the hammock. Her and her daddy in the hammock. A1.
No, sounds like a book.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Alan. You too.
All right. Thank you, Alan. You have a good night.
And I don't know. Oh, is lettuce still on? Because I think that's all that's here. I don't know. But yeah, we're coming up on 53 minutes. Thank you for sticking with us, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll get the hang of this and be more organized.
Yeah. Good night, Alan. Thank you.
What's the fun in that?
Well, we can end it now. We can go make our dinner and we'll catch up with everybody again. Thank you, Alan. Love you. So,
night.
It's a good one. I guess we call it here, and then like, subscribe, and comment if you have questions or you want something us to talk about something. Let us know in the comments. We greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a great night. Good night.